New tonight, a local disabled veteran says bureaucracy is impacting his ability to make his home more accessible.
This is Raymond Nelson, and he got this medical bill and it lowered his credit by more than 50 points. He told 10 News reporter Vinay Simlot he's not the one responsible.
Service to our nation led to this. Disabilities, medical bills piling up, and lower credit.
I feel like I'm caught between a rock and a hard place.
Raymond served in the Coast Guard.
I was in during the start of Desert Storm.
In the first Gulf War, the American objective, keep Iraq out of Kuwait. A heavy lift by the U.S. military would require heavy lifting from this young soldier.
I was lifting about 20 pounds of gear, and I turned and it felt like a knife in my back, and I went down to my knees.
Raymond came back as a disabled veteran. He's considered 100% disabled, meaning the VA is supposed to cover all of his medical care. That's why Raymond says he was surprised when he got a collection letter from a recent trip to the emergency room.
As long as you let them know within 72 hours, they take care of the bill. And they didn't do that.
He says because of the collection claim on his account, his credit score dropped by more than 50 points.
First thing you need to do is dispute it.
Bill Maddox, a medical billing attorney, says you should push back and do it in writing.
You can get a lot done on your own, but it takes persistence.
If you file a dispute with a credit agency, they have to investigate it to make sure you actually owe the debt. Keep good notes and good records in case you need to use them in court.
Write down who you talk to, when you talk to them.
Ray says he'll keep fighting. He needs good credit as his health gets worse.
A wheelchair ramp I was wanting to put in for the day that I do need it. I don't quite need it yet.
Now that his credit score is down almost 60 points, loans to update his bathroom and his front porch are harder to get.
Now I'm going to be hit with a higher interest rate because of a lower credit score that I had no control over.
His home projects sit unfinished as he waits for the VA to pay up. We did hear from the James Quillen VA Medical Center. They say they're working with him to make sure the provider gets the bills taken care of. Ray also says the VA has promised him it will work to get the collection claim removed. Also, one more thing, the attorney that we interviewed says if you have a lower credit score because of mistaken medical bills, you may be able to sue for damages if the credit score stops you from getting a car, buying a house, or gives you a higher interest rates on loans. John, Robin?
Vinay Simlot on the story for us. Vinay, thank you. Now, if you do get a surprise medical bill, call your medical provider and your insurance company.
If that still doesn't get resolved, we want to hear from you. You can send your bill to our I-team at WBIR.com.